I had two injections, epidural injections in the lumbar spine, which helped a little bit but didn't improve. And at the worst, I would say it was really difficult to walk, stand, and sleep. Did not think I was ever going to be pain-free, and now I am. I can walk at least 1.5 miles straight. I can go back to the gym, Pilates, sleep with no pain almost every day is pain-free now. Super happy, feel like a new person again.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this. This really means a lot to me.
Yeah, sure.
Why don't we get started? Maybe you tell us a little more about yourself, what you do, how long you've been having this chronic lower back problem or sciatica problem.
Yeah, so my name's Alyssa. I work at a desk job all day, and I've had this injury for a year and 3 months. Um, it specifically got really bad starting in August. I had two injections, epidural injections in the lumbar spine, which helped a little bit but didn't improve. And at the worst, I would say it was really difficult to walk, stand, and sleep. And then that's when I started this program in December.
How about right now?
And then right now, I can walk at least 1.5 miles straight. I can go back to the gym, Pilates, sleep with no pain almost every day is pain-free now.
That's great. So what would you say your pain level before we work together and versus right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
Before I would say it was a 7, and now I would say it's 0 to 1.
That's great. And how long you been having this?
I mean, it really started from January of 24.
Okay, so that's about hmm,
A
1.5.
year. Yeah.
Cool. And during this time period, have you tried anything else to fix it? Like, I know you mentioned about injections, but what about, physio, chiro, massage, etc.?
Yeah, I did some in-person physical therapy for a few months. Helped in the beginning, but then my injury worsened and then it was not helping. I did this, some Pilates, reformer Pilates, and then now doing some lower back strengthening at the gym.
That's great. Now, what would you say the biggest difference between all the exercise we're doing versus all the exercise you try before, or the exercise you try with your physio?
They were more general. They were more stretching and general movements and not specific to, I think, the root cause of my injury, which we found through this program was related a lot to like the pelvis and the hip shifting. So I didn't really have any exercises focused on that. It was more stretching hamstrings, clamshells, just things like that.
I see. And I know you try a lot of stuff before. So now, what would you say your mindset, before joining this program? Are you pretty skeptical, or now if you are, like, what makes you kind of make that jump and actually give this shot?
I would say my mindset was desperate. I was frustrated. I kind of felt a little hopeless. And I saw your Instagram pop up and I saw this program, and it was kind of like, I want to try it because I want to try everything. I liked how specific and detailed it was, and it seemed to look at the root cause. So I was hopeful there. I don't think I was too skeptical. But I was definitely desperate, wanting to try anything and everything, and just really hoping that this would be what would help.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Super, super happy. Feel like a new person again.
Great. And what would you say your favorite part of all the exercise or favorite part about the program?
It was simple. It was straightforward in that I had a set exercises. I do them every day. I log it and it's just like I keep going. Like it wasn't trying 10, 15 different things at once. It wasn't a massive time commitment. So I appreciated how simple, straightforward, do this every day. It kind of made it easy to put into a routine.
Yeah, that's great. And also, I kind of want to ask you too, because, for a lot of my clients, they have this feedback within the first, I think, 2 to 4 weeks. You
Mhm.
kind of don't have no idea what you're doing. You're just doing some breathing exercise, and you're like, is this really gonna work for me? And then kind of over the week of 4 or 6, and you start reflecting on your journey, you feel like, wow, this is actually working for me. Do you feel the
Mhm.
same way?
Yeah, I'm used to like lifting very heavy, working very hard in the gym, so it was different for me to do a like relaxing breathing exercise. And I was like, I'm not working, don't feel like I'm working super hard. So I was like, is this really going to like change in like a quick manner? And then it did. So yeah, the first few weeks I was kind of like, is this going to be enough? Do I need to do more? Do I need to do it harder? But then I started to see the results pretty quickly.
That's great. And I think the last question, I think for somebody who's maybe watching or listening to this video right now, they're on the fence for joining a program and they're looking for like what would you want to say to those people, or what would you be your recommendations?
My recommendation would be when you're evaluating all of the things that are out there. Number one, there's no quick fix in the sense of tomorrow you're going to start feeling better. And number two, look for something that is evaluating the root of the problem and not just a band-aid to your symptoms. And that's what this program will do is it will find the root cause and fix that so you'll be better for life, not just temporarily. So that's definitely the thing, and definitely take the leap. It's scary and tough to do, especially if you've spent a lot of money, a lot of people have. It feels like, how many more things can I try? That's how I felt. I was desperate. I was like, I'll just try it for a month. And I'm really glad I did. I did not think I was ever going to be pain free. And now I am.
That's awesome. I'm really, really happy for you. I really do.
Thank
Now,
you.
cool. I think, yeah, I think that should be it for the interview. Again, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah, sure.